welcome to my channel. So we have a John Doe, multiple races, estimated age 24 to 60 years old, found in Dallas, Georgia, September 22nd, 2021. 5'6" to 6'2", partial skeleton parts only, found by a property owner who was walking their land. Authorities conducted the search and they couldn't find any additional findings. Partial skeleton parts only, no clothing or accessories mentioned. And so the first person I have was Grayson Alec Azelton. Forgive me if I didn't pronounce that right. He was missing from Villa Rica, Georgia, only 24 years old. And that is about 24 minutes away from Dallas, Georgia. And he wasn't even reported missing for like 2 or 3 months after he went missing. They have some pictures. Only 24 years old. And then somebody's like, hey, I haven't seen or heard from him for 2 or 3 months. I should report him missing, I guess, right? 5'10", 175 pounds. Reported missing by a family member November 1st, 2021. Who last saw him on August 20th, 21. And last contacted him September 3rd, 2021 during a Facebook Messenger-based call. An associate reported she dropped Grayson off at the Shack in Villa Rica, Georgia on September 5th at Grayson's request. I don't know what the Shack is. And so he has brown eyes, blue eyes and brown hair, blue eyes. Tattoo dots on fingers on both hands, amateur tattoos on right upper arm from shoulder to elbow. And doesn't mention his clothing or accessories that he was wearing at the time that he went missing, okay? The next person I have is Cleveland Scott Rakestraw. He went missing from Dallas, Georgia, November 1st, 2017. 47 years old, 5'9", 155 pounds. He was believed to be last seen in the area of East Paulding Drive and Mount Tabor Church Road. And I don't know how far that is from the land that they were walking because we don't have an address, which would be helpful, right? Because we have these streets, if we know somewhere in the vicinity of somewhere where the other streets were, that might help, right? Red auburn, short hair, blue eyes. Yeah, that would help if we knew. We'd be like, oh, well, if he went missing here and they were found there, maybe that's him, right? But we don't have that information, so. Thomas Joe. Also, we would also know how far it was from the Shack, right? Because we could look that up, but we don't have it. Thomas Joe Kreitzer, Dallas, Georgia, 54 years old. Went missing October 17th, 2013. He was 6 foot tall, 205 pounds. It just says the family has not been able to make contact with him since October of 2013. Deputies did a welfare check for him at his last known address on Sills Road. The home was empty, and according to the report, it appeared everything of value was gone. The last vehicle he owned was a Ford Explorer that was never registered. Brown hair, blue eyes. 1991 Ford Explorer SUV, maroon and red, BRL 9654. Wow. And the next two are, even though the John Doe is a male, then I went ahead and decided I would go ahead and do the females that went missing from Dallas, Georgia, because one of them went missing May 2007 and the other one May 2006. And I thought that was interesting. There was only 2 females that I could find that went missing from that county. Both of them were in Dallas, Georgia, and they were both in May, a year apart. So we have Jerry Luttrell, went missing May 12th, 2007, 53 years old, 5'6", 125 pounds. And Terry Beth Hollyfield went missing May 2006, 44 years old, 5'8" to 5'9", 160 to 195 pounds. It says Jerry was last seen at Days Inn in Dallas, Georgia. The new name of the location is Sunshine Inn. The missing person has a birth certificate name of Jerome Ellen Clay. Before being married, she used the name Jerry Clay. She was married 3 separate times and used the names of Jerry Luttrell, Jerry Lewis, and Jerry Baxter. It says unknown hair color and unknown eye color. But here's a picture of her. And Terry Beth Hollyfield, 44 years old, was last known to be in Dallas, Georgia on or about May 1st, 2006. She may have traveled to Atlanta. Brownish blonde hair, brown eyes. Left breast has a tattoo of an eagle with a rose and the name ALI on or near it. Right arm, the name Noreen with flowers around it. Right inner thigh says Sean. And there's a picture of her. It's pretty small. So there's the John Doe that I have. If you have any information about who it might be, maybe it's somebody from a nearby county. Maybe it's somebody that hasn't even been reported missing. If you have a loved one or family member that went missing, make sure they've actually have a missing persons case file. Check NamUs and make sure they're there. Don't forget to pray for their families and their loved ones. Feel free to leave comments and have a blessed day. Bye-bye.